I am the famous American. Let's talk about what's the actual biggest threat in the world. Now, here we are in the end of April 2022. Not hearing quite so much about Russia in the news and Ukraine, but are we less worried about it now? Or did it help that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock? Did that help take some worry and attention away from it? Worldwide, on a global scale, I'm curious what your thoughts are. What's actually the biggest threat as far as a nation being too powerful? Is it Russia? Is it China? Is it some country in Africa or the Middle East? Or is it actually the United States for all I know? I mean, we are kind of like we run the franchise on surveillance as far as military goes. I mean, as an American, been here my whole life, I can understand how the rest of the world wouldn't necessarily see us as the hero that we often perceive ourselves to be. We can look in hindsight at how we handled the war, as far as President Obama and George W. Bush. In hindsight, knowing what we know now, it seems like we could easily be painted as the villain, that we went too far. I think that would, as we're learning, there's actually a Netflix documentary about that I recently watched, and it confirmed how I've actually felt for the past couple years about it. Again, it's in hindsight we can understand these things better. But moving forward, I would like to think as a nation we could think, so maybe we don't invade other countries next time. Maybe we kind of take it easy on that. Because as Americans, we don't like Russia invading the Ukraine. That doesn't make us feel good at all. But we did invade countries in the Middle East because of rumors of weapons of mass destruction and connecting that to the towers coming down. In reality, the people who hijacked the plane weren't actually from the nations that were on that plane that hijacked for the towers and that sort of thing. So it makes me wonder globally, which country seems to be the best threat to global peace and security? I get it, this is the real world. There's never going to really truly be peace in this world. I get that. But ultimately, is Russia the biggest bad guy? Is it China? Is it us? Who is the biggest threat to peace and security? I can't know the answer. You can, because you're someone beyond me. You're not me. And chances are you're not even an American. You're somewhere in a different country, which is a lot of my viewership. And I appreciate that. I love that about my viewers. So go ahead and tell me, who are the biggest threats to security? What would really be fun? Maybe like a top 5 list. Does the United States land on that top 5 list? Is my own country part of that perceived threat? I'm curious what you have to say in the comments right here.